Salutations everyone, we finally got a teaser trailer for the new Mass Effect game called Mass Effect Andromeda. Here where we see a human N7 soldier scanning through possible new environments, new planets to become humanity's salvation, their new homeworld, or what have you. And they're scanning through a couple, they look very, very different in the environmental hazards that they may pose for humanity. So it looks like our N7 character here is gonna be like, this one looks pretty cool, like it's freaking Tucson or something. So we're gonna plot a course over here, and we've known for a while now that Mass Effect Andromeda is taking place in the Andromeda galaxy. It's not taking place in the Milky Way galaxy. It has nothing to do with Shepard's storyline. It is way further in the future and is in a completely different galaxy. As you can see, this N7 soldier pulling out what looks like a paladin, if not at least a Carnifex variant, which they also show in the artwork. There's the brand new Mako. It's super duper fast. It's got really nice treads. And here's our N7 soldier, or at least a human soldier of some kind, with a jetpack that we'll see being used right here with this weird like Transformers War of Cybertron building going up. There's all these soldiers and a Havoc Strike like attack there with another Carnifex variant looking gun that they do show in the artwork. And then they give us the title of the game, Mass Effect Andromeda, with a release window of holiday 2016. So that's really the most we could have asked for and the least we could have expected from some sort of representation of the new Mass Effect game during E3. This is really all information that they gave us. BioWare has given us just a tiny bit more about the game, but it is a year and a half away, so we couldn't really expect a whole lot. Now, they said that development in this game started going underway well before the release of Mass Effect 3, the Citadel DLC. And while it's too early to go into details, as you can see by the trailer and by the name, the game is very much a new adventure taking place far away from and long after the events of the original trilogy. You will play a human, male or female, though that's actually not the character you saw in the trailer, more on that later. You'll be exploring an all-new galaxy, Andromeda, and piloting the new and improved Mako you saw. And through it all, you will have a new team of adventurers to work with, learn from, fight alongside of, and fall in love with. We built this trailer in the Frostbite game engine, represents our visual target for the final game. We're thrilled by what we've already been able to achieve in bringing Mass Effect to Frostbite, and by putting our entire focus on PC and current generation consoles, which we already knew beforehand. And with time remaining in development, we're excited about the possibility to push things even more. Thank you for all your support, blah blah blah. Studio nonsense. And then they give us a piece of artwork here on the Mass Effect Andromeda. They're two different humans, male and female. They're with what looks like a Carnifex variant. It doesn't look like the Carnifex, but it doesn't look like the Paladin either, which was just the new and improved Carnifex. But definitely within that same line of weapons, as well as these new glowy suits and this Omni tool, and some more see-through visors, it looks like an Ava soldier from Halo, mind you. So, you know, it was pretty a good trailer. You know, they made their decision to show us pretty much as less as they possibly could. But that's to be expected. I don't think a lot of people thought that this game would be coming out this year. Most of us figured it was going to be next year, late next year probably, and that's what we got. And we finally got a title, which is nice, since we knew it wasn't going to be called Mass Effect 4, because BioWare has been telling us for a couple years now that it has nothing to do with the Shepard storyline or trilogy, that it's far removed from time and space. So it takes place very far in the future, much past the events of the Mass Effect trilogy, and is in a different galaxy, so it really has nothing to do with the Mass Effect trilogy outside of the fact that it takes place within the same universe, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. A lot of people have been disappointed that we're stuck playing a human again, which I mean, it makes sense for humanity trying to find a new homeworld or whatever. But a lot of people were hoping that you'd be able to choose from different races. A lot of people really wanted to be a Quarian. I myself wanted to be a Drell, and it's not going to be that, which is, you know, you can understand from a game developer's perspective, and that you would have to have different voices for all of these characters saying all the same lines throughout the entirety of the campaign. It makes sense that they're limiting it to just one race, and it also makes sense that it's just human, but you can choose between male and female, and I'm sure we'll be able to encounter some of those same races as well as some new ones here in Mass Effect Andromeda that we experienced from the Shepard trilogy. I myself would really love to get, you know, a little bit kidding, but a little bit seriously, I would love to see some Blasto DLC. Or at least, you know, some Hanar playability, just because I think that would be hilarious, because this one wants to feel the power of quad-wielding 4 arc pistols with incendiary 4 ammo. And that would be nice, but, you know, we're not going to see this crazy guy doing calibrations anymore. We're all going to miss out on Deadass, and just move on to a new galaxy, a new storyline, but still Mass Effect. We know that it's going to have a multiplayer, but they haven't announced anything or shown anything about that yet. This is the most that we've seen from this game. The last 2 N7 days, all they did was show us the same concept art. Now we have finally a little bit to chew on. We've known that the Mako is coming back, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever, and it definitely looks like that. The Frostbite engine looks fantastic here, playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and I'm very much looking forward to it, but it looks like we have another 1.5 years to try to max out our manifest of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, because that's a long ways away, but nonetheless, it should be worth the wait. Let me know what you guys thought about the trailer, or any thoughts about what you would like to see in Mass Effect Andromeda, and I will see you guys next time.